In this video, we'll be looking at how to do the project homework assignments. The first thing I want to do is I want to open Simnet and I want to go to my calendar view, which you can access up here at the top. I go on the 17th where everything is due for this day, and I can see that I have three things listed. I have the simulation, which we looked at in a different video. I have the reading, which should match up what you have in your book, and I have the Word 2016 Chapter 1 project. So the first thing I would do is go ahead and open the Word project. And you can see here that I have a couple different things that I need to pay attention to. One is I have a couple of this information up here that you might want to look through, which is the Open Little Wizard, which is a tool that you can use. But right here I have the instructions and I have the start file. I personally recommend that you download the instructions and you print them out. I've seen students in the past try to do this assignment by having it open in a separate screen, and I don't find that often works. You can see here at this point, I clicked on it. I can print it. I can save it. Now this interface, by the way, will change depending upon whether you are using Windows or Macintosh, and whether you have Adobe Acrobat Reader or even Acrobat loaded. Now I have also, at this point you have these are the instructions that you'll need to do the assignment. All right, and I go ahead and close that, and then I have my start file here, which I would click on here, and depending upon what kind of computer you're using, what version of Windows or Macintosh, you would then take this file and save it. Okay. At this point, you don't even have to have the screen open. You would go ahead and do the assignment according to the instructions, and make sure you save it, and then you would upload it. So I'm going to go ahead and upload the file that I did. Now I put one version on the desktop. The reason being is that I did the assignment, submitted it, then I went back and changed it so you can see what happens when you make a mistake. So this is the assignment that I created that has a small mistake in it, and I click open, and it's going to ask me if I'm ready to submit, which I am. So I'm going to go ahead and submit the file at this point. Give it a moment depending upon how fast your internet connection is, and I come back with a 90. I made a little mistake here. I can come down here and look at exactly what I did wrong. Okay. You can see it shows partial. So I click over here and I can see that I made a you can see I made a spelling error. It says here the LinkedIn should be LinkedIn. Okay, so I would come back to here. I would find the correctly graded document, which I've already have. At this point, I would go to back to my calendar. So again, I would take the file, I would correct it, make the changes, and I would come back to here, open my grader project again, and I would click on upload my file. And I would find the corrected document, which I have in a different location. And I have it here. And I click open. And again, the same process happens again, and submit the file. I now have 100%. So I can see that I have done it correctly, and I have corrected my assignment. Okay, a couple suggestions for you. Definitely take your time when you're doing this. The biggest suggestion I can make for you is when you're doing these assignments, if there comes a point where you're doing it incorrectly over and over again, and when you're making corrections, it's not working. The best thing you can do is you can start over again. You can see that these assignments aren't very long. Sometimes start doing the assignments over again definitely helps. All right, that's the end of our video.